Caitlin Clark did not hold back, did she? She hardly ever does. This time, her target was the media. Her Indiana Fever teammate, DeWanna Bonner, did something massive, yet the headlines were quiet. Clark found this unacceptable, frankly. She decided to make some noise herself. It was a bold move from the rookie sensation. Clark pointedly asked why Bonner's achievement wasn't a bigger story. "I don't see people talking about that enough," she stated quite clearly. This was not just a casual comment, mind you. It was a direct challenge to the sports news cycle. Bonner's milestone was genuinely historic. Clark believed it deserved the main stage. The silence from major outlets was deafening to her. She felt it was a disservice to a WNBA legend. This wasn't about Clark for once, it was about her respected teammate. She saw an injustice in the coverage. Clark, even as a newcomer, understood this deeply. She was not going to let it slide by. Her words carried weight as they always do. She chose to redirect that glare onto a deserving colleague. So what exactly did DeWanna Bonner achieve? It was a monumental feat, nothing less. She moved into third place on the WNBA's all-time scoring list. Just think about that for a moment. Third place in the entire history of the league. This is a testament to her longevity. It speaks volumes about her consistent excellence. Bonner has been a scoring machine for many, many years. This milestone was reached during an Indiana Fever versus Chicago Sky game. The Fever actually won that game by a massive 35 points. But Bonner's individual achievement was the historical highlight. She scored the crucial points needed. The crowd, all 18,000 of them, were cheering her on. They knew they were witnessing something special. It was a moment for the WNBA history books, no doubt. Bonner's journey to this point has been remarkable. She has played with skill and determination. To stay at the top for so long is incredible. It requires immense dedication and hard work. This scoring record is proof of her lasting legacy. For Clark to highlight this was significant. She wanted the world to acknowledge it properly. Moving into third all-time in scoring is no small matter. DeWanna Bonner now finds herself in truly elite company. The names ahead of her are legends of the game. Only 2 players have scored more points in WNBA history. These are not just any players, they are icons, pillars of women's basketball. This context is crucial to understand Bonner's feat. She has joined a very exclusive club indeed. The player in second place is Tina Charles. Charles is a former MVP and a scoring champion. Her career has been filled with accolades. Then at the very top sits Diana Taurasi. DT, as she is widely known, is often called the GOAT. Taurasi is the WNBA's all-time leading scorer by a significant margin. Her name is synonymous with greatness. To be ranked just behind these 2 titans is extraordinary. It places Bonner firmly among the WNBA's greatest offensive players. Clark made sure to mention these names too. She wanted to emphasize the caliber of players Bonner was now alongside. It shows the magnitude of what Bonner accomplished. Despite the historic nature of Bonner's achievement, something else stole the headlines. This is where Caitlin Clark's frustration truly boiled over. Instead of celebrating Bonner, the media focused on drama. Off-court issues and bizarre incidents overshadowed the basketball itself. This was a real shame, a missed opportunity. The narrative shifted away from sports excellence. It moved towards controversy and petty squabbles. One major distraction was an alleged dolphin noise. Yes, you read that right, a dolphin noise. It was supposedly made during or after the Fever Sky game. This led to a WNBA investigation, believe it or not. The Chicago coach even said he never heard about it. This whole episode took up so much airtime. It diverted attention from Bonner's incredible milestone. It also overshadowed Clark's own achievement of moving to third in WNBA triple-doubles in that same game. Then there was the social media drama involving Angel Reese. The Chicago Sky player allegedly reposted TikToks. These posts suggested Indiana was an unsafe place. This was hardly the backdrop Bonner's achievement deserved. This kind of off-court sensationalism is becoming too common. Caitlin Clark was very clear in her message. She urged everyone to give Bonner her flowers. This is a well-known saying, of course. It means to give someone their due respect and appreciation. Clark felt Bonner was not getting nearly enough of these flowers. She believed it was high time for that to change. Her plea was both heartfelt and direct. Clark elaborated on why Bonner deserved this recognition. She praised Bonner as one of the hardest players she had competed against. Even in her rookie year, Clark found Bonner tough to game plan for. This is high praise coming from a player like Clark. She highlighted Bonner's impact not just recently. She spoke of Bonner's contributions over her entire career. It was a call to appreciate the full scope of Bonner's excellence. This was about legacy. Clark felt this was a huge milestone and a huge achievement. For it to be downplayed was simply wrong in her eyes. She wanted to correct that imbalance. She used her considerable influence to shine a spotlight. Caitlin Clark's criticism taps into a much larger issue, doesn't it? It is about the media's tendency to chase clicks. They often prefer sensationalism over substance. This is especially true in the current sports media landscape. Off-court drama and controversy often get more play. They get more attention than actual game analysis or player achievements. This trend is worrying for sports purists. It is certainly worrying for the athletes themselves. The WNBA is growing rapidly, which is fantastic. It is gaining more fans and more visibility. However, with this increased attention comes a responsibility. The media has a role to play in shaping the narrative. If the focus is constantly on negativity or non-basketball issues, it can harm the league. It can detract from the incredible talent on display. Players like DeWanna Bonner deserve to be celebrated for their on-court prowess. Their stories should not be buried under a pile of gossip. Clark herself has been the subject of intense media scrutiny. Much of it has been unrelated to her basketball skills. This constant churn of non-basketball stories can be exhausting. It can also create a toxic environment for players. Ultimately, Caitlin Clark's actions were a powerful display of leadership. She stood up for her teammate DeWanna Bonner. She used her significant voice to demand better. This is the kind of support that builds strong team chemistry. It also sends a message to the entire league. It says that excellence deserves to be recognized. It says that veterans who have paved the way should be honored. This is incredibly important for the WNBA's culture. Clark has consistently shown respect for other players. She often hypes up her teammates and even opponents. When discussing Bonner's achievement, she also mentioned Taurasi and Charles. This shows her knowledge and appreciation for the game's history. She understands she is part of a larger legacy. Her actions encourage a culture of mutual respect among players. This is vital for the growth and health of the sport. She is setting a fine example. Celebrating milestones like Bonner's is crucial. It is not just about individual accolades, it is about showcasing the incredible talent within the WNBA.